What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, another cold video here on the channel. It's like 20 degrees and we were headed down to check one of our trail cameras that's down in the Christmas trees. We have a couple things planned today, so we got to get the trail camera checked, seeing what's all coming through down here through the Christmas trees. We were gonna try to hang a stand today, but I don't think we're gonna get around to it.
I'm crying.
It's cold. It is stinking cold, but I think the stand is out of the question today. So what we're gonna do is get this done, go back up to the house, and we're gonna shoot my 22. It's a Smith & Wesson M&P 22, and I've always wanted to try to shoot it long range. So I guess we're gonna shoot it free-handed and see if we can shoot like 100 yards, maybe 200 yards, and see if we can hit a target just for fun. And after that, we're gonna head up to the woods and try to shoot a deer. We're gonna shoot our bows for a little bit, shoot at the target. But that's pretty much the agenda for today. We're gonna check this trail camera, shoot the 22, shoot our bows for a little bit, and then head up into the woods and try to shoot a deer. Yeah, it's not turning on.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, there we go.
So it wasn't on?
I have no idea. I guess we're about to find out. But
I'm so mad.
yeah, we got the SD card, but we pretty much put this trail camera in a spot. It hooks around the back side of the Christmas trees. There's also a watering trough right now. It's kind of pointless because it's frozen, but these deer follow this edge all the way right through here. This is actually right up from where Emily shot her doe, and we found it on the trail just right here. So it's a pretty good spot. Hoping we get possibly a couple bucks on this camera. I know we're probably gonna get a bunch of does, but we'll see. We'll figure out real quick what was coming through here. So we had a good bit of deer show up on the trail camera. Not surprised at all. I knew this was gonna be a good spot. Had a ton of does come through. We had one pretty big coyote come right in front of the camera, just right on that old tractor trail. And then we had, it's one of the 8-pointers that we were getting on camera this summer. He is still alive. He made it through gun season. We're into late muzzleloader season now. But I think we're just gonna hunt with bows from here on out. And I really think if this deer makes it, it's gonna be a really, really good buck for next year. Hopefully we can get it for Emily next year. We're gonna try to pass it. Actually, we are gonna pass it. I just hope the neighbors are gonna pass it if they do see it. But the season is winding down, so there's pretty high hopes that this deer is gonna make it. So that was pretty much everything on the camera. We got a ton of video, and we're just gonna clear this footage out, I guess. Let this camera sit a little bit longer, come back down, just so we can monitor everything that makes it through the season. Just make sure, and actually to help us know when these deer are shedding their antlers. That's another good reason to have your cameras out all through the season. So we're gonna go ahead and delete this footage, put this SD card back in this camera, and we'll catch you guys up at the house. We're gonna shoot our bows for a little bit, and we're gonna get this 22 out and see if we can hit a target at like 100 or 200 yards away. So y'all stay tuned. I feel like I'm going to school right now. I'm driving myself to school with the golf cart, got my book bag on. I really hope we can make it up this. All right, so what we got going on right now is we got a Smith & Wesson M&P 22. And pretty much the whole basis of this little portion of the video is we have a cardboard box target, the little black circle right there. We're gonna set it out at like 100 yards, and I'm gonna try to hit it with no rest, nothing. If we can hit it at 100 yards, we're probably gonna go out to 200 yards just to see. But I mean, as you can see with this gun, there is no scope. It is open sights, so I'm gonna have to hold super steady. Just doing this for fun, just to see if I can actually hit this target. And yeah, that's pretty much the basis of this video. We got a whole magazine full of 22 shells. I mean, we may go through this whole entire magazine. I don't know, but I loaded it up, ready to go. So I'm gonna go set this out at 100 yards. That's where we're gonna start at, and see if we can hit that thing. It should be pretty fun. Okay, we got the target set up. That is a lot farther than what I thought it was gonna be as far as looks go. I guess I'm gonna stand right here. Down to that box, it's 102 yards from right here down to that box. So as you can see, it's just open sights. I'm just gonna stand here free arm this. There's no way. See if I can hit it within the amount of shots that's in there. I'm not even sure how many I loaded up, but there's a good bit of 22 shells in there. So what I'm hoping is at least one of these hits that target, and I guess go from there. So we're gonna load her up and see if we can hit this target. I don't even know if I'm getting close to this. I can't see anything like spray up like dirt. So I'm gonna take 2 more shots and then we'll look through the binoculars. See if I'm actually even hitting this target, because I have no idea. Flip it to safety. Mag out. Okay. Now this is the real proving point if I actually hit this thing. Yeah, I'm not seeing a single thing on that target. Yeah, there's nothing. This is a lot harder than what I thought it was gonna be, especially trying to freehand this thing. It'd be a lot different if we had like a stand or just, I guess, shooting sticks. But freehanding it, you have just a little bit of sway in your arms. You're trying to slowly squeeze the trigger. And especially, I mean, you're shooting open sights that are teensy right through there. And to be honest with you guys, I'm not even sure if this thing is sighted in. So that could be another really big factor of why we're not hitting the target. I don't know, we're just doing this for fun. So we're gonna see if we can hit it. It's Emily's turn. She's up to bat. See if she can do a little bit better than me and actually hit the target.
This is impossible.
It really is. The target is so small. So small. I'm gonna set you guys in a pine tree. I don't know if that'll work. Might. You guys are up in a pine tree. Hey, somebody hit it.
Well, that was definitely me.
I think you hit it. I think Emily hit it. All right. You definitely hit it.
I win.
You definitely hit it 1 or 2 times. When I checked it when I shot, there was absolutely nothing unless I hit low, because I saw the grass go up 1 time, so I could have hit the box pretty low. But there is 1 bullet hole right above the bullseye, which I'm pretty sure it was Emily, because it was not there when I was shooting. So let's go check this out.
I hit it 3 times. 4, 5. That was pretty dang close.
Okay, one of these has to be me.
Nope.
You couldn't see this side of the target. You could see pretty much from here up. And there's a bullet hole right there. There's one there, and there's one right there. That's the one I could see through my binoculars. I know for a fact Emily hit there and there. I couldn't see that through the binoculars, so I have no idea who shot that. There's 1, 2, and I don't know if that's dirt or if that's a bullet hole. That could be a part of where one hit the ground and then kind of flew up and smacked the box. I was not expecting to hit it at all. So through the iron sights, it looks just teensy. It's like a little speck at 100 yards, 102 yards. But we hit it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll say 5 solid times. That one kind of grazed it, but you can still see the bullet hole going right through it. So that's pretty crazy. We did it. 22 long rifle, iron sights at 100 yards. I'm not even gonna try at 200 yards. There's absolutely no way. That's pretty crazy. You almost hit dead bullseye. If you would have hit a dead bullseye, I'd have gave you like $1.
Look how close I was. You weren't even close to it.
So now we're gonna head back up to the house, get the bows out, get some practice in shooting, and we're gonna go set up on the edge of the woods, because yesterday we saw 17 deer come out into the field. We're gonna try to shoot a big fat doe or one of Emily's target bucks, as always. We'll catch you guys up in the woods once we get situated. We're gonna have to spray down good, because this golf cart smokes so bad. Last time we hunted here, we sat on the ground right behind that dirt pile. But I think what we're gonna do, I saw all the deer coming out over there, so we're gonna move our spot over to this side, parked right here, and we're just gonna walk right over, try to set up like a ground blind spot and get situated for the evening. So bow hunting on the ground, hopefully a big buck or a big doe. It's gonna be a good evening. We'll see what happens.
and Emily are situated. We're all tucked in, ready for the evening to get underway. So pretty much the whole setup is we got a field behind us. We're kind of in like a staging area, and then there's a big thicket right up above us. These deer bed down in this thick stuff in late season. They bed close to food, so all they gotta do is walk up, bed down, and then just walk. I mean, a couple 100 yards just right back down to this field. So it's a really good spot to catch them in the late season. Like I said yesterday, there were 17 deer in the field. There was about 10 of them that were right behind us where we're set up right now. So I'm hoping those deer did the same thing as they did last night and just work their way back off this mountain from that thick stuff and give us probably a 20-30 yard shot right in front of us. At least that's what we're hoping. But we're gonna hang tight, see what happens, and hopefully we get to sling an arrow tonight. Got our first deer. Came right off the mountain, down into the field, exactly what we want. It's just a little spike. But hey, they're moving, that's a good sign. Just hoping a big doe or a big buck will do that exact same thing. That was insane. I got my heart racing. Literally, we were packing up. Emily just had folded up the last bit of the blind. And I hear something coming down. And it was those 3 deer. One literally came right through the woods, maybe 15 yards. Right out. That's the one that I was going to shoot. But it came through the woods right there, 15 yards. Scared me to death. That was awesome. As we were walking out, the side that we were going to sit at tonight had like 15 deer right out in front of it in the field. So I guess we picked the wrong side of the field tonight. We still had those ones pop out, which was pretty cool, but we were definitely on the wrong side of the field. So I think tomorrow we're going to try to set up on this side of the field so they can't really get spooked off if a car does pull in. But that's going to wrap up today's video. Thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure if you haven't already to please subscribe. Hit the like button. I post on Wednesdays and Sundays at 7 p.m. And we will catch you guys in the next one. Love y'all.